Do you know who is?
Malaysian?
So it's one of our proud achievements as Malaysians.
I think it's very hard to find a spoon and fork in the household.
I do see like they eat really skillful with the hand.
Well, you're gonna hold your plate like this and then you're gonna sit like this.
Like when I think of these countries, I think about nature and like pretty beaches and tall buildings.
Yeah, beautiful nature and vacation. And food, delicious food. And friendly people.
Indonesia is one of the most populated countries. Yeah.
150 million people is crazy.
Yeah.
Korean like drama or like song, the fans come from Indonesia. That's what I know. Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of people.
I've experienced this because
Really?
I've been to Indonesia. I had this in Jakarta. Terrible. I'm sorry.
so yeah, Indonesia is the fourth most populated country in the world. I think we're also getting close with almost 300 million. We have like 5 main islands, and Java is where the Jakarta located. Jakarta is our capital, and I think
For
in
now.
For now, you know about our country well. Okay, so yeah, even the Java island alone, it has also 1/4 of the population. I think more than 50 million people there. The traffic jam. A lot of people also use motorbike, so it's very crowded. It's very populated. So even me, I don't really like Jakarta. Because I live in very far from Jakarta. It's 2 hours with plane. So yeah.
Understandable.
It's so beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and then the next one is Indonesia has the highest number of active volcanoes in the world. I think we experience at least one earthquake every day. I mean, it's not like big earthquake, but there's always an earthquake. Even if you know the Ring of the Fire, like Japan, Philippines, all the country that has a lot of earthquakes, we also experience a lot of earthquake. Yeah, I think at least in one island there's at least one volcanoes, like active volcanoes.
Do people actually live nearby the volcano areas?
Yeah, I mean that's also.
This is Bromo?
Yeah. Oh, you know
I've been
Bromo.
there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is like Bromo Mountains. Even like this mountain, it's also part of the tourism spot, like the travel spot.
I myself, like my Malaysian friends, they visit Indonesia. The picture are really good.
Yeah.
You will know it's actually Indonesia, which is surprise.
And then another fun fact that I think almost like 200 million Indonesians are living within the 100 kilometer of the volcano radius. Sometimes we're just like very, brave.
Do you have like in schools like things to evacuate? Like, it's common,
We should learn that, but then school never really thought about that. So whenever there's an earthquake, we just run,
Interesting. This looks like Malaysia.
Yeah, we really similar.
Quite similar in that sense.
Another fun fact that I think Indonesian culture is the meals are always like consumed in company, like together with other people. Also, we would sit on the floor to eat, and then we use our hands to eat. Even if it's rice, we use our hands to eat the rice.
African culture, they also do that, right?
Yeah.
I think it's very hard to find a spoon and fork in the household. Also, very hard to find. Even if you have the table, you're gonna hold your plate like this, and then you're gonna sit like this.
Maybe we can get a little demonstration, like we can order some food now and
I do see like they eat really skillful with the hand.
Yeah, the rice must be hard to eat with the hand.
But I think our rice kind of like very sticky, so it's kind of easy to like hold it. Yeah.
And then it's always topped with some curries, and then that's why it's bound together easily.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so Indonesia also has over 1,300 ethnic groups and then 700 local languages spoken. So yeah, I think because we have like 17 islands, so I think each island also has their ethnic group. Also, like every island also speak another languages that we cannot understand at all.
You cannot understand between the island?
For example, like the Java Island, they have their own languages like the Javanese. And then I am from another island, so I cannot understand.
But you have like a common language also.
It's Indonesian.
Oh yeah.
Indonesian is our official language, and then they have their own,
Alex.
yeah, also, and then another language spoken. Like, it's very different from Indonesian.
Can you guess where someone is from just by the way they speak, like by their dialect?
Very hard, but then we can guess from their dialect, like their accent, when they speak Indonesian. And then, yeah, Indonesia is the world's largest Muslim majority country. We have like 5 religions in our country, but like the most populated religion is Muslims. I think more than 80% of the population are Muslims.
Does that mean it's really hard to find like pork dishes and stuff?
Yeah, the population mostly are Muslim, so all the foods has to be in the halal certificate. So if you want to find like something like pork, you need to go to Bali because Bali is Hindu. All the population there are Hindus.
How about alcohol and tobacco?
Alcohol, I think I've never seen any alcohol in.
Really?
But then also fun fact that we have our religion in our ID. So that's the thing. You have to choose one religion before you turn 18. It's just for the citizenship.
And then you can never change?
Like what religion are you? It very depends on your parents. So if your parents both are Muslim, so you're gonna, okay, you're Muslim. But then there's a lot of people that say that, oh, I'm Muslim, but then they don't do all the Muslim stuff because it's a mandatory to choose the religion. Because our motto, like the country motto, it's like religion is the number one.
Something that you live for.
Yeah. So you have to choose among of that 5 like religions. I think every religion also has their own specific culture of their Muslims. In my island, it has like half of Muslim and Hindu, and then in Bali, there's I think 90% of the people there is Hindu. So it's not like all the regions are Muslim, but only specific regions are Muslim.
Yeah, I think it's kind of diverse in a lot of like places as well. You can
Yeah.
choose. Yeah. Like Malaysia share kind of like similar culture with Indonesia, but we are not totally the same. So let's see what we have today. Not sure if you guys know, like, of course these days we practice democracy through election, but we do have monarchy system as well. So that means we have king.
Like a lot of countries in Europe have king too.
Oh, I think like it comes from there as well. Like, because we were like colonized by like Britain before. Like in Malaysia, there's like 13 states, but only 9 states remain having like king. We call sultan. Sultan. That's a name for it. It's called sultan. And then like every sultan, they get rotated. It become the king of the king. So and then the name is called agong. So every agong, you can remain in the position for 5 years. The power is limited because we are still governed by the federal government and also like the state's government as well.
So it rotates the parties that government and also it rotates the king.
Yes, the king is like by themselves within the systematic rotation.
So it's not like a family.
Yes, that's family. Each state have the royal family, and then who become the king of the state, and then there's 9. So every 5 years they take turn. So yeah, but how they really take turn, we don't know because it's among them.
Is it like a lottery? Okay.
I heard that back then it was like who's older, seniority first. This is one of our agong, and then the other one is our prime minister. I know like you guys have the impression of like our country is full of beaches, full of like trees, but in the cities we have a lot of highways. Like for me, I live kind of like away from the city center. If I want to drive to the city, it's like 2 hours of traffic jam as well. Every day, back and forth, it's like 4 hours commuting. So the length of the highway that we have in the country, like statistically, like around 65,000 kilometers, which is longer than the whole circumference of the Earth. So I didn't know my country has that many highways until today. But yeah, I'm surprised to know that as well because I really hate driving because of that.
What the audience doesn't know, we actually have a teleprompter here, nervous laughter.
But yeah, Like I think like nowadays Malaysia are trying to go into the direction of like how the landscape of Bangkok look like a lot of tier kind of highways. Yeah. Do you know who is
Yes.
Oh, Jimmy Chua.
Jimmy Choo?
Jimmy Choo is Malaysian?
Yes, he's from one of the state called Penang. I think they claim the Heritage Award, something like that. I'm not too sure about the specific name, but Jimmy Choo is from Malaysia, which is one of thing or person that we proud of. Yeah, because it's something that goes internationally known. He's from our country.
Also the famous actress.
Michelle Yeoh.
Oh,
Michelle Yeoh is from Malaysia. Yeah, she went to Hong Kong to start her entertainment career, and then from there on he went to Hollywood. So it's one of our proud achievement as Malaysian as well. This is the nature that you guys talk about. I myself also don't know. So in Malaysia, there's two separated land. One is peninsular, it's West Malaysia. One is island, which is close, connect to Indonesia as well, and Brunei as well. So
Borneo in Malaysia.
yeah. So Borneo, Malaysia is like the East Malaysia. We have a lot of cave and nature in that state, Sarawak. And Sarawak Cave Chamber is the largest cave in the world. I didn't know it so. How big it is, it can be described by having like, Boeing, like the plane. We have 747, the model, can have 40 Boeing 747 line up in the cave without them touching their wing.
Wow, okay, that's big.
There are more different kind of like caves as well there, so different nature of cave. Yeah.
Wow.
Worth seeing. And Twin Tower. Anyone has any idea about Twin Tower?
I've seen it in many pictures and in Pinterest.
It's one of our identity internationally as well. It used to be the tallest building until 2004. That other like taller building comes out, like the Dubai one. And then if you can see the sky bridge, currently it's still the highest sky bridge between two buildings in the world. Ooh. It's still currently the tallest twin tower in the world as well. And these are mostly office actually. Oh. People work inside. A lot of people go there to take photos. So if you ever visit, feel free. I can contact me as well.
But it's like crazy because it's like you see a picture and it's so hard to imagine how big these things are. When you said like with the planes, wings are touching, I was like, oh, it looks like it's big, but that big? It's like, it's so hard to imagine. Like just looking at the pictures.
When you look up, it's just like this. Yeah, that's me whenever I go to work. But during our like National Day, they will have like some light show that shows the flag onto the Twin Tower. So it's really beautiful there. I think like other than like this kind of like buildings or landmark, what I suggest is the food.
Yeah, the food.
Yeah, because there's a lot of culture, there's a lot of ethnicity within the countries itself. Sure. The food there is very diverse as well. Give me a call.
I think our countries always fight each other, like.
Yeah, because like we share similarities. Yeah. Sometimes.
And then we always claim each other.
Yeah, so it's similar but different.
We also like speak very similar.
Yeah, similar.
Language. It's very different, but then also very similar.
I can understand a little bit of Indonesian because we speak Malay in our country as well.
Yeah, for me, it was like quite different. Like from all the explanations you gave today, I feel like, yeah, there are similarities, but it's definitely different. Yeah.
Today I share some fun facts about Indonesia and Malaysia to our European friends here.
If you like this video, please like, comment, and also subscribe.
We'll see you next time.
Bye!